Glad you don't serve lunch on these flights, Sydney.
I can't help it. It's an electrical storm. We're hit. Controls aren't responding. Prepare for crash landing.
It is a good day to die.
Not that good a day.
Who's injured?
It takes a lot more than that to injure a Klingon.
I'm fine too.
Sydney? Sydney! We need to get her out of here.
Gerard to Enterprise. Medical emergency. Enterprise!
Must be interference from the electrical storm. Guess we won't be taking the shuttle back.
Gerard, do what you can for Sydney. Chang, I want you to go ahead and get the communication systems online. Contact the Enterprise and notify them of our condition. Korban, stay here and protect the shuttle. I'm gonna go find Krindo.
Why do you always go off alone? The leaders should never take point.
Thanks. See you soon.
Stop him!
Stop him! Surrender. We're taking you to Crindo.
Your hazard team has been captured, and now you're my hostage. If your captain won't trade you for Clea, you'll die.
We don't trade hostages.
Then you can die.
Where's my team?
I'd care more about myself right now.
That's another difference between us.
I care about my entire race.
Just not your father.
What are you talking about?
He's on Taravar 7. Stop the attack now, or you'll kill him with the rest of the planet.
He'd never go to Taravar 7.
Too bad we can't contact your father through the electrical storm. You'll have to come to the Enterprise to learn the truth.
Ah, but we can. Our comm system is linked to a cloaked communications array in orbit. I'll contact his communicator, but he won't answer because he's not on Taravar 7.
Crindo, is that you?
Father?
Please stop. Please spare this planet, I beg you. If you won't stop the killing for the Atrexians, will you stop for me?
But we've won.
They're just outside this room. I can hear them. Chewing.
Oh, no. No!
Goodbye, son. Please, forgive me.
No, wait. I'll stop. I'll stop them.
Son?
Send the stop signal.
I did! My examalt commands don't work.
Make them work.
Stop. Why don't you stop?
Let me out, I'll help you. The exomorphs have now turned against you.
I don't understand!
Let me out of here, or they'll get you too.
I don't deserve to live.
Listen to me, Crindo. You can't bring your father back, but you can help us stop the killing. Now take down this force field, and I'll get us out of here. Tell your troops to keep my team alive. We'll meet them as soon as I get you out of here. And have them prepare one of your shuttles, now!
I'm going to set the manual destruct sequence from here. We must get out of the facility immediately.
No! You're coming with me. I don't want to see anyone else die.
You must go ahead. This is the only way to destroy the facility. Don't worry about me. I will meet up with you at the lift to the surface. Now go!
surprises you need to share with me?
I successfully rerouted power to the lift control mechanism. Let's get out of here.
We need to know why the facility powered up after you shut it down. Crindo?
Nothing matters. He's dead.
We must see to it that no one else dies.
He's dead and I killed him.
Your self-pity may get many more killed.
I don't know why it powered up again.
That's what you said about the behavioral regulators.
I didn't command it to kill my father.
Then who did?
Other Idril.
Impossible. They don't even know about the Master Control Facility.
The what?
Somewhere in this sector is a planet with a Master Control Facility. It has the power to override all the others, but we never discovered its location.
Who knew about it?
Just my father and myself. And Omag.
Omag?
He must have deciphered the location.
Omag the Ferengi? We've had dealings with him.
He funded our work. We knew he was exploiting the priceless artifacts of our people for profit, but it was the only way. Omag, he betrayed me and killed my father.
Will you help us find him?
Gladly. Tell me what I have to do.
Contact him. Tell him you have found a planet far greater than the Master Control Facility. Tell him you need his help to dig it up.
We always met in a rundown starbase in the Jadaf system. It's run by an old Klingon arms trader named Lurak.
Lieutenant, I want you to use Crindo to set a trap for Omag. Take Ensign Gonzalez to assist you.
Come on, Crindo. You're gonna call Omag from your shuttle.
Why?
He'll be suspicious if you call from a Federation frequency.
I'll need to repair my shuttle's comm system.
Picard to Lieutenant Barclay. Meet Crindo and Lieutenant Monroe in Shuttle Bay 2 and help Crindo repair his long-range communication system.
Aye, sir.
How is Clea?
She's doing well, all things considered. She's adjusting to life on the Enterprise.
Right on time. Crindo, can you help me with this positional stabilizer?
I have a newer one in my spare parts.
Monroe, this may take a while. I'll let you know when we're done.
Clear to Monroe.
Go ahead.
Will you please come by my quarters? Alex?
What is it, Telsia?
Hey, find me later. Maybe we can talk.
Hazard crew quarters.
I think it's foolish for the captain to trust Crindo, considering what he's done.
That's probably a little strong. From what I heard, the Hazard team is going to keep him on a short leash.
Huh. Leash or no, he orchestrated an attack on the Enterprise. He controls an army. We're just letting him go?
I think you're misinterpreting things.
That attack was ruthless, and several of my friends are still in sickbay. It's hard to misinterpret that.
Dr. Klee is very beautiful. It's pretty hard to keep my mind on my duties.
How are his spirits?
Low. He's despondent over his father.
Inagor was a great man. While Crindo would never admit it, he admired his father greatly. He always wanted his father to be proud of his accomplishments. I want to see him, but I can't. I cannot forgive him for his deadly lies.
You should see him. He's paid a high price for his lies.
He made us all pay. But there is wisdom in your words. I shall see him.
Is that invitation still open?
Of course. Meet you in the observation lounge?
Hi, Telsia.
Glad you made it. You've been very busy lately.
Yeah, I've had a lot of research.
With the Idril woman.
You sound jealous.
You sound afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Of us. Look, I realize we haven't had a lot of time to reconnect since I've been on the Enterprise.
It's not that. It's the Dallas.
The Dallas?
When I walked onto that death ship and saw the bodies, and when I learned you didn't make it to the safety of the station...
What?
Telsia, I thought you were dead.
We risk death together all the time in the Delta Quadrant.
But I never saw you dead.
That's so hard to take? Me appearing dead?
No. You being alive.
Explain that.
Telsia, I am so grateful that you're alive that I can't even think about losing you again.
Oh. It's a terrible lesson, the exomorphs turning on their masters.
It's a good thing you convinced Crindo to help us. I don't think Sid would have made it much longer.
Lieutenant Monroe, I have a new toy to show you.
Deck 8 Armory.
We've replaced a photon burst with a quantum burst weapon. It uses micro-quantum torpedoes. You can test it in the new holoprogram. Almost as good as a Klingon.
Barclay to Monroe. We're finished. We can transmit now.
Deck 7, Shuttle Bay.
OMAG is on the starbase. He's agreed to meet Crindo. Take Crindo's shuttle to the meeting. We're keeping the Enterprise out of range of the starbase's sensors, so you'll be on your own.
I'm ready. Keep the engines hot, Sydney. We may have to leave in a hurry.
You got it.
Keep your weapons out of sight unless we need to defend ourselves.
Hopefully, OMAG will come quietly.
Okay, Crindo. Let's go to the bar.
So, I'm having trouble finding who says he's got a job. Yesterday, this big lizard man comes into my store. I say, "What can I do for you?" And all he does is hiss.
Hiss?
Well, sort of an articulated hissing like, "Hisses."
Weird.
Then he hands me a card, and all it says is Gorn.
Gorn. That sounds familiar.
Anyway, he keeps pointing to the disruptors like he wants one.
I wouldn't give a freak like that any kind of a weapon.
No kidding. I told him to go somewhere else. I won't deal with his kind.
I hear you.
Triple felt hats. There's a market for those to some of the Romulan merchants that operate near the neutral zone. Then again, transfer of tribbles in any form is forbidden in Klingon space.
Good point.
This old starbase has seen better days.
I hear that the Ferengi OMAG is looking for new clients. I wonder if he's in the VIP room.
The Ferengi are without honor. I will not trade with them.
Some of my best deals have been with Ferengi.
Like the deal for the irradiated plasma regulators?
How was he to know they came from a damaged Packlet freighter?
Or the time OMAG sold you the Ferenginar bridge?
I guess you're right. I never really thought about it that way.
Of course I am right. You are an ignorant.
Thinking about starting a band.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm serious. Vorlok and I have been practicing together for a few weeks.
So, what kind of music?
To be successful in a place like this, we're leaning towards a mix of Klingon opera and classical human and Andorian styles.
That sounds terrible. on in.
Excellent. There's just one thing. We need a practice space.
I don't see him.
Wait a minute, you're not...
Sorry, I can't talk right now.
You know, their age...
How much to get into the VIP room?
Ha! You have to prove your worth. You'll have to beat our Nausicaan friend in melee combat.
You dare trifle with me, Federation? Die!
Get him, Monroe!
Nice job. Here's the code to the VIP room. Come back when you want a job as a bouncer.
You couldn't handle me.
Federation are like Regulan bloodworms.
I'm the commander of the transport vessel Kaitan. My friend here tells me you're looking for transportation?
Yes, indeed. If it's a big vessel.
Big vessel? The Kaitan is a Wudan-class transport vessel.
Should I know what that means?
And let's just say, it's big. I've outhauled Romulan starships, not just the D-cruisers either. I can carry more cargo than even the big Dideridex-class ships. What's the cargo?
Only myself, 10 transport containers of domesticated targ, and no questions asked.
What's your destination?
Didn't I just say no questions asked? I'll provide you with the coordinates after we depart the station.
3,000 Latinum in advance, or no deal.
3,000? We could almost buy a Klingon bird of prey for that.
That's obvious, but I think where you're going, you'll need an experienced pilot.
I'm sure for that money, we could buy a pilot, too.
How about we give you 2,000 now, and another 2,000 when we reach our destination?
4,000 total? I could do that. My ship is at your disposal, friend.
We will have our cargo ready for transport in 1 hour.
Let's see if we can get a drink before we leave. It might be hard to get Romulan ale where we are going.
Make mine a double.
Do not start trouble with me, Starfleet Capect. You will die before your weapons are drawn.
Starfleet, huh? I'm not impressed.
What are you looking at, human?
I'm telling you, that guy is Ardrek Luxor.
Now, why would a famous rising musician be here?
I don't know. Maybe he's searching for his next bold new look.
Here? On a Klingon starbase? Right. I'll bet he's planning to launch a new fashion trend. Mercenary chic.
Fine. I'll bet you 50 Latinum that guy over there is Ardrek Luxor.
50 Latinum? You don't have 50 Latinum to your name. If you did, you'd be in the gaming hall right now.
Look, I've got a shipment of Tholian figurines coming in tomorrow. That's worth at least 50 Latinum.
Figurines? What am I gonna do with 50 Latinum worth of Tholian figurines?
I'm going to sell them to the Andorians. Then I'll have well more than 50 Latinum.
And why would an Andorian mercenary want to buy Tholian figurines?
They don't get them for themselves. They get them as gifts for their wives. They like to display them in cases in their family communal area.
Ah, I think I've been inside one of those dwellings. It was truly repulsive.
Their women are almost addicted to these things. No matter how many they possess, every time a new type comes out, they immediately desire to obtain it to add to their menagerie.
Fine. I'll wager you 50 Latinum that this is not Ardrek Luxor. And you'd better not try to pay it off with those hideous figurines.
Deal. Now let's go ask him.
Okay, where is he?
Over the... Where'd he go?
I think he left.
That's too bad. I was going to see if he wanted to buy some Tholian figurines.
I've seen Danebian slime devils with better looks than you.
There he is.
Walk over to him without looking back at us.
Ah, Crindo. Sit down, my friend. Where did you find this new master control facility?
Where'd you find the old one?
Goodbye.
Sit down, Omag. Let's keep this friendly.
Friendly? The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. Ferengi Rules of Acquisition number 48. Sorry, never heard of this master control facility.
Rule 60. Keep your lies consistent.
All right. You've caught me in an inconsistency. So here's the truth. I don't know where the master control facility is.
Rule 85. Never let the competition know what you're thinking.
I don't intend to. And I've never heard of your master control facility.
You lying Ferengi!
Tell the truth, and they accuse you of lying. Just like Rule 285. No good deed ever goes unpunished.
You're telling the truth? There's nothing more dangerous than an honest businessman. Rule 27.
Then I'm too dangerous for you, because I'm telling the truth.
How do we know you're telling the truth? Rule 181 says, not even dishonesty can tarnish the shine of profit.
Because I don't want to know where it is. If I knew the location of the master control facility, my customer would be afraid I'd sell it again. Why give him incentive to kill me? No! I merely sold Crindo's data from those old ruins and let my customer fiddle about with those star charts to actually find it.
But I gave you false data!
False data? Now who's the liar?
Of course I lied. I'm too smart to trust you.
But dumb enough to trust the shuttle I gave you. Rule 99. Trust is the biggest liability of all. Your shuttle transmitted all the real data to me.
You son of a...
Rule 31. Never make fun of a Ferengi's mother.
Insult something he cares about instead.
I'll kill you.
No, you won't. Omag, give us the name of your customer and you can go. Rule 76. Every once in a while, declare peace.
But war is good for business. Rule 34. And here's another rule. Let's you and him fight. Latinum for Federation heads!
Gonzalez, stay here with Crindo.
Aye, sir. I'll clean up this mess.
ship die.
Federation scum! Right behind me! They're here to arrest everyone! Stop them, and I'll take you out. Federation! Where's the fucking chasing me? Anyone kill this Federation scum? Going down, Mr. Federation. Help! Help! Federation attackers!
Slow down, Omag.
Stop him! In the name of the Empire!
I'm no longer a commander in the Klingon Empire.
You still know how to shoot? Save me! I'm your best customer! 'Cause 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 'c
Very well. I am coming for you, woman. You will burn like a targ in a pit. What's wrong with this piece of Bagtag?
Why are you protecting that honorless Ferengi Capect?
That is my business.
Business is right. Klingons aren't supposed to fight for Latinum.
Die! Can you breathe in a vacuum, Taka? Work properly!
Klingons don't fight for Latinum.
You dare insult my honor?
What honor? You're a line Capect.
Ah! Space is cold. Stop me, Croc. You cannot escape the Uda, woman. You try and elude me, Starfleet Capect.
Monroe to Enterprise. OMAG has just left the station.
Thank you, Lieutenant. We're moving to intercept his shuttle now. Report back to the Enterprise.
Monroe to Sydney. Pick me up immediately.
Coming right now.
Tetrion Gatling gun. Nice.
OMAG wiped the databanks. He purged all the information and filled all existing memory with random data.
Without his data, We can't prove he knew the master control facility was a weapon of mass destruction.
Then it looks like we'll have to release OMAG.
But he is an accessory to murder.
We cannot hold him long under Federation law.
Fortunately, there are other laws.
Oh?
The laws of acquisition. Sir, requesting permission to interrogate OMAG.
That is not part of your training. I think it will be out of order.
Sir, I think I can do it.
Very well. You realize, of course, that if you violate any Federation interrogation policies or bargain with OMAG, then there will be strict penalties for your actions. In light of your recent performance, I will allow this to take place. Good luck, Lieutenant. Good luck, Lieutenant.
I'm busy. I'm busy.
What is it?
OMAG is in the brig, Lieutenant.
Deck 8, brig.
One of the plasma conduits needs a retrofit.
Yeah, I heard 2 of them did. Engineering's still scrambling after the Idril rampage.
What did you expect?
I certainly didn't expect Idril to roam free around our hallways.
What are you talking about?
The female, Picard, just lets her wander free. At a minimum, she should be confined to quarters, or in the brig, if you ask me.
Clea? She didn't have anything to do with that attack.
Oh, it's Clea now.
That's her name.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure you know all about her.
Ah, I see.
What?
You're jealous. This isn't about her being an Idril.
Jealous? I think you're just being blinded by her beauty.
Calm down.
She's definitely cast a spell on you. You're so predictable.
Hello, OMAG.
I demand you release me.
Let's make a deal, OMAG. Who's your customer?
Sorry. Good customers are as rare as latinum. Treasure them. Rule number 57.
What about the rule that says only a fool passes up a business opportunity?
True. But your opportunity conflicts with my last contract.
Rule 17. A contract is a contract is a contract, but only between Ferengi.
Contracts with other races can be honored when the profits are high enough.
So, your client is not a Ferengi.
Well, I won't tell you who he is.
Rule 121. Everything is for sale, even friendship.
If he were merely a friend, I'd rat him out right now. But he's a customer. New customers are like razorback greenworms. They can be succulent, but sometimes they bite back. Rule 203.
So he's a new customer, and one you're afraid can find you. That makes him a powerful and deadly non-Ferengi with a starship, or several.
I never said that! I'm just not looking to expand into any new markets.
Knowledge equals profit. Rule 74.
Quite. So I'll keep my knowledge and my profits. Now stop asking.
Rule 22. A wise man can hear profit in the wind.
Well, I'd rather be rich than wise. I won't tell no matter how often you ask me.
Rule 52. Never ask when you can take.
Don't threaten me. You're risking a court-martial.
Rule 62. The riskier the road, the greater the profit.
But what about your career?
I'm on the hazard team. You think I'll ever reach retirement?
Please. I'm just a kindly merchant who risked his hard-earned latinum to help some scientists.
After they brought you priceless artifacts.
Of course. You think I'd take a risk that's not a sure thing?
And you sold their artifacts on the black market, where they would be lost to history.
Exactly. That's what keeps the profits high. And they say you Federation types lack the lobes for business.
Oh, I understand business very well.
Well, since you understand business, help me escape, and I'll give you a Class M colony planet with tropical beaches for your retirement.
OMAG, I'm charging you with attempted bribery.
This is entrapment! No Starfleet officer says he understands business unless he wants a bribe.
Who was your customer?
He'll send those monsters to kill me. They can destroy cities.
Looks like you broke a vital law of acquisition when you sold something that could kill you.
I did not.
Rule 125. You can't make a deal if you're dead.
Wrong! He agreed to never send them against a Ferengi planet. Ha! I win.
No, you just confessed.
OMAG, we're charging you as an accessory to mass murder.
What?
You knew you were selling a weapon of mass destruction. Your customer killed Atrexians on Praz-Jag Gamma 3. You have their blood on your hands.
But I won't tell you who he is unless you drop the charges and release me.
Very well.
On a planet of my choosing?
Of course not. We're not a shuttle service. We'll choose a planet convenient for us.
I accept the bargain. He is a captain in the Romulan Imperial Navy.
Romulans? What were you thinking?
I know. Romulans are usually terribly cheap.
Good work goading him into confessing, Lieutenant. I believe that would be Rule 87. Learn the customer's weaknesses so you can better take advantage of him.
You think you won, Monroe, but you have to release me. And I never told you where to find his secret base. Ha!
He has a secret base?
Ha 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 ha! Too late. So, where will you drop me off? Ferenginar? Risa?
We will release you on the next planet to be attacked by exomorphs.
No! You wouldn't!
That way you can inspect the results of your profiteering.
Those monsters don't value latinum. I'll be killed.
Isn't it the Ferengi dream to die rich?
You can't.
Goodbye, OMAG.
His name is Commander Soldock. I'll give you coordinates to his base. It's located on the border of the neutral zone, just inside Romulan space.
Thank you, OMAG.
Nice doing business with you.
I'll inform Starfleet of our new destination. Lieutenant Commander Tuvok will arrange a security briefing.
What about me?
You had better hope your information leads to the location of the Master Control Facility before the exomorphs attack another planet.